Hi guys, welcome to your 60 minutes power flow with Earth Trek. My name is Kasia. This is going to be 60 minutes video. We have 3 more minutes before we start, but just get yourself ready, lie down your mat, grab some water if you need to. Let me just make sure that I have everything adjusted here as it should be. So you guys can see me fully as we move. Maybe I should back up a little bit more here. Okay. All right, beautiful. For those of you who are just joining us or just tuning in, my name is Kasia. 60 minutes power flow. All right. So we're going to be starting on your back. Feel free to make your way down to your mat as we are waiting for the class to start. And slowly start settling in. We have a few more minutes till we officially start, but make your way down to the mat. And give yourself a few deep inhales and exhales just to find stillness. Let your body be heavy. Acknowledge all the points of contact between your mat, your body, the floor. And as you're settling in, notice how you feel. So simply scan your body from the crown of your head to your toes. With inhales, noticing if there is any tension anywhere in the body that you're holding. And with exhales, see maybe you can soften something. And keep going through that. Inhales, as you scan, noticing tension. And with exhales, see if you can let go a little bit more. You're lying down completely flat on your mat, taking however much space you want to. And inviting that slow and steady breath work. Noticing where you can let go, what you can soften, what can be adjusted. Take 2 more rounds just like that. And then gently return to your regular breath, to your regular rhythm. And maybe taking this time as well here to set the intention for your class. So maybe simply ask yourself, why are you here today? Or what you think you can receive from this class. What brought you to the mat today? Maybe curiosity in your practice. Maybe you just have some free time on Saturday. Maybe you want to get your body moving. Whatever that might be, hold on to that intention as you flow through a practice today. Connecting your breath per movement. And if at any point my cueing is a little bit too fast, a little bit too slow, feel free to modify this to your liking. Feel free to adjust, maybe kick it up to more advanced pose or take a child's pose whenever you need a moment to reset, to catch your breath. Before we start together, let's take a full breath in, full breath out. And then on your next inhale, tuck your knees close to your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. And start to rock on your back from side to side, massaging your lower spine. Feel free to keep your knees together or separate your knees. and let them go in the opposite directions, waking up your hips, your lower back. Keep this going for a few more inhales, simply noticing how that lower back feels. And then come to stillness. Place your hands behind your knees and start to rock back and forth. Slow and steady all the way from your shoulder blades to your tailbone. Controlling this movement. Maybe pausing at your tailbone and then rolling back down, pausing at your shoulder blades and rolling back up to a comfortable seat. Sit up tall, hands on your knees. Close your eyes for a moment, drop your shoulders down your spine. Breath in. And then on the exhale, come to standing. Mountain pose. Arms are by your side. Palms are facing down and palms are facing towards the front. Rather, I'm going to turn around towards you, but you stay on your mat as you are. Drop those shoulders down. Feel free to close your eyes or maybe soften your gaze. Notice the grounding sensation beneath your feet and come back to that intention, that question, that word or phrase that you're set for yourself at the beginning. It doesn't mean you have to find the answer right away. Just kind of keep returning to that question throughout the practice. Once more, let's take a full breath in. Full breath out. And let's begin. Inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms down to the ground. Step your right foot towards the back. Left foot follows, high plank here. Holding in your high plank, top of your push-up. Inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway. Bend your elbows towards the back. Option to drop your knees to the floor. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Feel free to start activating your Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath, to build up a heat. Seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Create that oceanic sound in the back of your throat. That breath is going to help you build up a heat throughout your practice today and will help you get focused. Inhale, right foot steps towards the front. Left foot follows, forward fold. Inhale, as you roll up to standing, send your arms high. Exhale, hands through your heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, your left foot steps towards the back. Right foot follows, high plank, hold here. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward, lower halfway again, option to drop to your knees. Inhale, pull your chest forward, up dog or a cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Returning to that Ujjayi breath if you lost it. Press your heels down to the floor, send your hip bones high. Breath in and out. Inhale, left foot steps towards the front. Right foot follows, head is heavy. Inhale, roll up to standing, send your arms high. Exhale, hands through your heart. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, forward fold, hands go down. Inhale, right foot steps rather. Left foot follows, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale to your up dog or a cobra, pull your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, right foot steps to the front. Left foot follows, forward fold. Inhale, send your arms high, full body stretch. Exhale, hands through your heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, your left foot steps to the back. Right foot follows, high plank here. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale, chin to chest. Tuck your toes, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Let your head hang loose, shifting your gaze towards your belly or the space between your knees. Inhale, left foot to the front. Right foot follows, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing. Send your arms, your gaze up high. Exhale, hands through your heart. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps to the back. Left foot follows, high plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale as you pull your chest forward, up dog. Exhale, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot to the front. Left foot follows, forward fold. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Finishing up with left side, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps to the back, right foot follows. High plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Three full inhales here. Three full exhales, pressing those heels down firmly to the ground. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, left foot steps to the front, right foot follows. Forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch. Slide gap in your heels. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your hips low. Lift your arms high. Lifting from your chest, sitting your hips as low as you can. Weight is in your heels. Tucking tailbone under. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale right here. Exhale, mountain pose, standing. Knees are straight, arms by your side. Tuck your tailbone under, grow tall here. Big toes to touch. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, your path to your down dog, chaturanga, or send your hips high. In your down dog, inhale, send your right leg high. Point your toes, exhale, step that right foot to the front between your hands. Inhale, lift up, warrior one. Ground through that back heel. Hips are squaring off towards the front. Sit a little low. Maybe step your feet a little bit wider so you don't feel wobbly. See if you can engage your inner thighs. Trying to squeeze them in together. Drop your shoulders down. Breath in. And out. Inhale. Exhale, open to the side, warrior two. That back foot gets parallel to the ground. Your right toes are pointing to the front. And if you feel like you're leaning forward a little bit too much, then pull back. Shoulders on top of your hips. Shift your gaze to the middle finger of your front hand. Sit a little lower in that front knee. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale as you flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse. Change nothing about your lower body. Open that right side here. Sending your breath to the space between your ribs. One more inhale right here. Exhale, cartwheel your arms all the way down. Frame that front foot. Step into your high plank. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga or downward facing dog. Inhale, send your left leg high. Point your toes. Exhale, bring your left foot to the front between your hands. Lift up to your warrior one. Grounding through that right heel. Your right toes are pointing to a 45-degree angle. Press both of your hips towards the front. Drop your shoulders down, but keep your hands active. Breath in. And out. Keep cultivating that Ujjayi breath. And then on your exhale, open to the side to your warrior two. Sit low in those hips. Engage your glutes. Shoulders are squeezing together and down away from your ears. Inhale as you flip that front palm. Exhale, reverse, changing nothing about your lower body. Maybe sitting a little low into that front left knee. Maybe reaching your left hand further towards the back. And then on your next exhale, cartwheel your arms down, frame that front foot, stepping to your high plank, hold here. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, or straight to your down dog. Full breath in and breath out. Inhale as you fill up. Open your mouth, let it go. Back to that Ujjayi breath. Seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it to the front between your hands. Inhale, lift up to your warrior one. Drop that back heel. Exhale, open to the side, warrior two. Inhale as you flip and reverse. Exhale, take your hands all the way down, chaturanga, or straight to your down dog. Second side, inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, bring it to the front. Inhale, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale as you flip and reverse. And then exhale, cartwheel your arms all the way down, chaturanga, or straight to your down dog. Breath in, breath out. Once more. And let it go. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, step it to the front. Inhale, lift up, warrior one. Now you've been here before, so take a moment to adjust. Tucking your tailbone under, keeping your core tight. Maybe sitting a little bit deeper into that front knee. Inhale here. Exhale, open to the side. We're going for a star pose. So both of your arms and legs are straight. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. So you're bending into your left knee. Warrior two towards the back. Shift your gaze to the middle finger of your front hand. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale right here. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Move through your vinyasa or downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, step it to the front between your hands. Inhale, lift up to high lunge this time. So your back heel is off the ground. Both of your hips are pointing towards the front. Right knee on top of your right ankle. Tailbone tucks under. Sit a little lower into that front knee. Relax your shoulders as you lift your arms high. Inhale here. And out. Forgot to mention that this might be a slower power flow. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands through your heart center, palms pressing together. Inhale as you grow tall. Exhale as you twist, leaning your chest slightly forward and hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. You can stay right here. You can drop that bottom knee, untuck your toes. You can open your arms wide, keeping shoulder on top of shoulder, or you can find a bind. Wrap your right hand behind your back and keep opening your shoulders, chin away from your chest. Breathe. Maybe if your left knee is down, try to lift it up, engaging those legs a little bit more, pressing your inner thighs together. Breath in and out. Inhale, slowly unwind. Come back to your high lunge. Adjust your legs if you need to. And then exhale, open to warrior two. So warrior two, still to the back of the mat. Right knee is bending. Sit low in those hips. Press your inner thighs together. Inhale right here. Exhale, extended side angle. Your right elbow goes down to your right knee, or your right hand goes down inside of your right foot. Pick your variation. Left hand is up, or your left bicep by your left ear. Strong in those legs. And again, feel free to stay here, maybe bind. Wrap your left hand behind you, opening your chest to the sky rather than rounding through your back. Pull up, chin away from your chest. Breathe. Inhale, slowly unwind, come back to your warrior two. And then exhale back to your star pose. You're exploding in every single direction. Exhale, warrior two towards the front. So we made a first full circle. We came back to warrior two to the front of the mat. Left knee is bent. Once more, engage those inner thighs, pulling them together. And maybe sit a little lower in that left knee. Breathe here. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. No weight in that back, and maybe lean towards the back a little bit more. Inhale as you come back to your warrior two. Exhale, left knee is straight. Let's go for a triangle pose. Start reaching your left fingertips towards the front. Pass your left big toe, sending your right hip to the back, and then fold. No weight in that left hand. Maybe let it hover off your left shin. Finding equal length in your side. On the right and on the left, back is flat. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, we're going for a half moon. Start bending into your left knee. If you have a block, this would be a good spot to use it. You're shifting your weight into your left foot and then coming to your half moon. Ooh. And if you fall out, that's totally okay. That happens. Use that block or book or pillow to bring the ground closer to you and slowly find your balance here. Working on stacking shoulder on top of shoulder, hip on top of hip. Body is flat. Breathe here. One more inhale. Exhale, let's go for warrior three. You can start by bringing your hands down to the ground to level out your hips. And then when you feel ready, lift your chest up, coming to that T shape with your body. Strong in your standing leg. But your right leg is active as well. Press your right heel to the wall behind you. Right glute is strong. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, both of your hands go down to the floor. Lift your right leg high, standing split. You can stay right here. You can walk your hands a little bit closer towards your left foot. Maybe grabbing hold of your left ankle with one or both hands, challenging your balance. Inhale. Exhale slowly with control. Swoop that right leg towards the front. We're coming to standing. One-legged mountain pose. You are still on your left leg. Your right thigh is parallel to the ground. Hips are level. Stand up tall. Lift your chest up. Hands to your heart. Come back to that Ujjayi breath if you lost it. Pull your belly towards the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, start bending into your left leg. Wrap your right leg around the left, eagle legs. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Tuck your tailbone under here. Drop those shoulders down. Take a moment to find yourself in this pose. And then reach your arms long towards the front. Eagle arms. Wrap your right hand underneath the left and then interlace your hands. Now, if this bothers your shoulders, you can always give yourself a hug, keeping your arms lifted. Lift your elbows to your shoulder height and pull your hands away from your face. Breathe here, maybe sit a little lower in your legs. Inhale here. On the exhale, eagle crunch. Start leaning forward, bringing your elbows to meet your knees. Exhale, unwind. Let's go for it once more. Unwind. Slowly unwind your legs only. Kick your right foot behind you for your binded eagle warrior 3. Level those hips. Bring your right big toe more towards the middle of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly unwind. Bring your hands down, forward fold. Step your feet as wide as you want to, maybe as wide as the mat. Grab the opposite elbows. Bend your knees a lot and let yourself sway here from side to side. Keep your head heavy. Unclench your jaw. And don't forget to breathe. Inhale, come to stillness. Drop your hands down to the ground. Toe heel your feet together to touch. And with your inhale, slowly taking your time, roll up to standing, send your arms high. Exhale, mountain pose. Arms to the side, palms facing towards the front. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. And come back to your breath. Come back to that intention or the question that you asked yourself at the beginning of the class. Gently check in with your body, with your mind and your breath. What you feeling, how you feeling right now. Full breath in, full breath out. Blink your eyes open if they're closed. Inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, forward fold, hands go down. Inhale to your half lift, flat back, find that length here. Exhale, plant your palms, your path to your downward facing dog, chaturanga, or send your hips high. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, step it to the front between your hands. Inhale, back to you, warrior 1. So the good thing is we have to do this flow again on the other side, just to even out. Stillness here. Focus on your breath rather than how everything feels in your body. Inhale here. Exhale, open to the side for your star pose. So again, arms and legs wide, explode. Breath in. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. You're bending into your right knee for your warrior 2 to the back. Take a moment to find stillness here. Drop those shoulders down. Reach your fingers in the opposite directions. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Chaturanga or straight to your down dog. Just a breath in and breath out. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, step it to the front between your hands. Inhale, lift up to your high lunge. Back leg is off the ground. That right leg stays active, pressing your heel to the back and down. Hips are towards the front. Maybe take a moment to tuck your tailbone under, engage your core just a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center, palms pressing together. Inhale as you lean forward and twist. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee. Keep that bend in your left knee and maybe open your arms wide. Or maybe find that bind. Stay here. Squeezing your inner thighs together. Breathe. On your next inhale, slowly unwind. Come back to your high lunge first. And then exhale, open to your warrior two. Sit low into that front knee. Notice where your shoulders are comparing to your hips. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Oh, just kidding. Extended side angle. I think I forgot that on the other side. So let's go for that extended side angle here. That left knee goes to your left elbow. The other way around. Bring your right bicep by your right ear. Open your body here. Feel free to bind, wrapping your right hand behind you. And keep opening your chest, pressing that right shoulder to the space behind you. Maybe sit a little lower into that front knee. Breathe wherever you are. Your next inhale, slowly unwind. Come back to your warrior two. Just a breath in to prepare. Exhale to your star pose. So opening to the front once more. Toes are slightly out, heels are slightly in. Exhale, warrior two to the front. So we're coming back to the front of the mat, bending into your right knee, sitting low into that warrior two. Take a moment to come back to your breath, to find stillness, reaching your arms long in the opposite directions. Inhale as you flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse. Send your breath into the space between your ribs. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to your warrior two, just for a breath. And then exhale, right knee is straight. We're going for a triangle. Start by reaching your fingertips, your right hand over and past your right toes. And then if you don't have any more space to go while you're pressing your left hip to the back, fold. And it really doesn't matter how deep you fall, as long as you're keeping your sides of the body even, or as even as you can. And again, keeping the weight in that right hand here. Maybe let it hover just half an inch. Shoulder on top of shoulder. Tuck your tailbone under, your body stays flat. Breath in. Breath out. Start bending into your right knee. We're going for that half moon again. Bending into your right knee, shifting your weight into your right foot. And again, maybe using that block here, whichever height works for you. And slowly finding that half moon shape. Shoulder on top of shoulder, hip on top of hip. Glutes are engaged, shoulder blades squeezing together. And if you feel comfortable here, maybe lift your gaze towards your lifted hand. Breathe. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, warrior three. Feel free to make your way right away to it. Or same way as we did before, drop your hands down to the ground, level those hips. And then lift your chest up. And maybe this time, reach your arms towards the back. Try to level out those hips. Bring your left big toe towards the middle of the mat, creating that capital T shape with your body. Stay strong in that standing leg. Press your left heel to the space behind you. Inhale here. Exhale. Just one more breath in. Exhale, hands go down to the floor, standing split. Let your head fall heavy. Try to place your right hip on top of your right ankle. And maybe lift your left leg a little bit higher. Unclench your jaw. Staying right here, or maybe grabbing hold of your right ankle or your right calf with your right hand. Or maybe adding the left hand, maybe not, challenging your balance. Inhale here and out. Send that left leg a little bit higher. Exhale. Inhale slowly with control. Sweep that left leg to the front. We're coming for one-legged mountain pose. So take your time arriving here. Level those hips. You're still standing on your right leg. Your left thigh is parallel to the ground. Pull your belly in, grow tall. On the exhale, start bending into your right leg, right knee, and wrap your left leg around the right. And really, it's up to you how far around your right shin you want to go. Press your inner thighs together and sit a little lower. Engage those legs. Then reach your arms long towards the front. Eagle arms. Left hand sweeps under the left hand under the right. Eagle arms. Lift your elbows to your shoulder height and pull your hands away from your face. Breathe here. Inhale, slowly unwind your legs only, kicking your left foot behind you for that eagle arms, warrior three. And take a moment to level out those hips. Oh, we forgot crunches, so coming back to your eagle arms, can't forget the crunches. Eagle, legs and arms, and then 2 crunches. Bring your elbows to your knees. And then unwind, either popping for a breath to that warrior three, or just find your forward fold. Head is heavy, step your feet as wide as you want to. And this time, grab the opposite elbows behind your knees. So bend your knees a lot. Grab the opposite elbows here. Shift your weight towards your toes. Head is heavy. You can stay right here, or you can start extending your knees, maybe one at a time. Maybe paddle them up, but keep that bind in your hands. Unclench your jaw. Breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more inhale. And let it go. Let go of the bind if you have it. Bring your hands down to the ground. Toe heel your feet together to touch. On the inhale, roll up to standing. Send your arms high, full body stretch. Exhale, bring your hands through your heart center. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, chair pose. I know your legs are like, oh, done. Press your inner thighs together. Inhale here. Exhale, airplane arms. Sweep your arms behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Palms are facing down. Maybe lift your arms away from your body. And keeping that connection, your knees are as bent as they are. Lift your heels off the ground. Keep squeezing your knees together. Keep squeezing your ankles together. And then start lowering your chest down so it's parallel to the ground, lifting your arms up. Still staying off those heels, on your toes. Inhale right here. And out. Inhale, slowly come back to your chair. And then exhale, come to standing mountain pose. Again, take a moment to return to your breath if you lost it. Drop those shoulders down, firmly pressing your heels, your feet into the ground. Together, let's take a full breath in, full breath out. Once more. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, forward fold, hands go down. Inhale to your half lift, find that length. Exhale, plant your palms, step into your high plank and hold here. Inhale and exhale. Setting up for plank on the right. Bring your right hand underneath your body, underneath your face, and then open your body to the side. You can drop that bottom knee and stay right here. You can stay right here. You can lift your left foot off the ground. Staying strong, body is flat, squeeze your glutes. Breath in, breath out. Inhale. Exhale, lift your left foot off the ground as gently, gracefully as you can. Step that left foot to the front, outside of your left hand for your high lizard lunge. Both of your hands are inside of your left foot. Shift back and forth, side to side. And then drop that bottom knee down, or that back knee, right knee. And you can stay right here, or you can come down to your forearms. Let your head be heavy. Unclench your jaw. Or maybe let yourself sink a little bit deeper into that right and left hip. Inhale, come back to your hands. Tuck the back toes and bring your right knee a little bit closer. Lift your chest up. And you can stay right here, or you can bend your right knee, grab a hold of your right ankle with one or both hands, and pull your right heel closer towards your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blade together, lift your head up. Breathe here. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly let go of the bind if you have it. And bring both of your hands again inside of your left foot. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee off the ground. On the exhale, step your right foot to the front. We're going for yogi squat. Sway your hips from side to side to find a little bit more space. And then come to stillness. Sit up tall, palms at the heart center. Your knees, your elbows are pressing your knees apart. Feel free to close your eyes. Reaching the crown of your head towards the sky, but at the same time tucking and pressing your tailbone down towards the floor. Inhale right here. Exhale, open your eyes, hands down to the ground. Send your hips high. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale to your half lift. Exhale, plant your palms, chaturanga, or straight to your down dog. Inhale to your high plank. Now let's go for the same thing on the other side. Side plank, left hand underneath your face. Open your body to the side. Picking the variation that worked for you, or maybe trying something else. Stay strong. Breathe. Maybe shift your gaze towards your lifted hand. Maybe shift it down. Just one more breath in. And then from here, we're going to that lizard once more. So lift your right leg high, and then step your right foot to the front, outside of your right hand. Both of your hands are inside. We're going for that high lizard lunge. Shift back and forth, side to side. And then lower your back knee. Untuck your toes. And maybe come to your forearms. Let your head be heavy. Unclench your jaw. And notice any differences between the right and the left side body. And don't really analyze that. Don't think about it. Just notice. On your next breath in, come back to your hands if you were down on your forearms. And then tuck your back toes. Maybe bring that left knee a little bit closer. And then come to standing. And you can stay right here, or you can bend your left knee and reach your left hand towards your right ankle, left hand towards your left ankle, and then maybe both of your hands grabbing onto that ankle. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest up, maybe sit a little lower here. Breathe. Inhale, if you have that bind, slowly let it go. Both of your hands coming back inside of your right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee off the ground. Let's go into that yogi squat once more. So this might feel a little bit different this time. Maybe better, maybe worse. Find stillness, hands at the heart. Inhale right here. Exhale, reach your arms long towards the front. Interlace your fingers, leaving your pointer finger uninterlaced, if that's a word. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then lift your hips to your knee level. Up here. Pull your belly towards the spine. Stay strong in those legs. Keep reaching your fingertips towards the front. Breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale, come to standing. Reach your arms high. Keep your feet as they are. And then back bend. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, bring your hands through your heart center. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Mountain pose. From here, we're going to go into a standing back bend. So we're going to place your hands on your lower back, fingertips facing up. Try to keep your palms as flat as possible. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Try to bring your elbows close and start lifting your heart up, letting your head fall back. And then maybe at some point pressing your hands to your lower back as so much that your hips going to go forward while your chest lifts up. Breathe here. Inhale, chin to chest. Gently come to standing. Let go of that support for your lower back. Shake it off. Interlace your hands at the base of your spine. I'm going to turn around facing you. You're staying on your mat as you are. Your hands are on the base of your skull, rather. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, pressing those elbows to the space behind you. And then on the exhale, press your head into your hands, send your hips high, lift your chest up. Stay here. On your inhale, come back through the center. Start pulling on your head. So you're pulling on your head here, trying to bring your elbows close together. And then slowly letting the weight of your hands pull your head down into a forward fold. Unclench your jaw. Keep pulling on your head, shifting your weight towards your toes, opening the back of your legs, your lower spine. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the bind, bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale to your half lift, find that length. Exhale, your path to your downward facing dog, chaturanga or not. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, resting half pigeon. Bring your right knee as close as you can towards your right wrist. And bring that right shin as parallel to the mat if you can, as you can. Now, if your right hip lifts up and you have a block, a pillow, a bookcase, a blanket, whatever, place it underneath that right hip. Sit up tall. And then on the exhale, start folding, bringing your chest down to the ground. Elbows are wider than your shoulders. Rest your forehead on something and slow down your breath. And again, with every single inhale, noticing any tension. And with every single exhale, maybe letting it go. One more breath in and out. Inhale slowly, roll yourself up to a seat. If you have something underneath your right hip, remove it off to the side. Shift all of your weight into your right hip and swing your left leg towards the front, seated figure four. So again, I am turning around facing you, but you guys are staying on your mat as you were. Left leg is long, right knee bends. Sole of your right foot goes inside of your inner left thigh. Inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, fold over your left foot or your left leg. Try to bring your knee or try to bring your forehead or your nose closer to your left knee. Inhale, slowly roll yourself up to a seat. Take your right hand, place it outside of your right hip. Left hand places on top of your right knee and pull yourself up into a twist. Using that left hand, pulling on your right knee, pull up, sit up a little bit taller, drop your right shoulder down and away from your ear. Breath in and out. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, come back to the center, unwind. Let's go for a butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. And bring them as close as you can towards your inner thighs. Interlace your fingers, wrap them around your toes. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale as you fold. Press your knees down to the ground with your elbows. And let your head fall heavy towards your toes. Inhale, slowly roll up to a seat. And then bring your knees close together, cross your ankles, roll over to your tabletop, and then send your hips high back to your downward facing dog. Once you arrive, pedal out your feet. And then find stillness. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, resting half pigeon. Bring your left knee as close as you can to that left wrist. Extend your right leg long behind you. And try to make that left shin as parallel to the mat as you can. And if your left hip lifts up off the ground, take that block or whatever you have as a support and set your left hip onto that prop. You're free to stay lifted, or when you're ready, simply lower your chest down to the ground, elbows wider than your shoulders. Rest your forehead on something and breathe. One more breath in and out. Inhale, slowly walk your hands underneath your shoulders, lift your chest. If you have anything as a prop underneath your left hip, remove it off to the side. Sit your weight into your left hip, swing that right leg towards the front. We're going for that seated figure four. I'm going to show you side view this time. Right leg extends long towards the front. Left knee bends. The sole of your left foot is inside of your inner right thigh. Send your arms high and then exhale, fold over your right leg. Pulling on whatever you're holding onto and bringing your forehead closer to that right knee. Inhale as you slowly roll up back to a seat. Left hand goes behind your left hip, right hand places on top of your left knee, and then twist. Use that right hand pressing on that left knee to pull into that twist. Sit up tall, drop your left shoulder down, and keep your right leg active. Flex your right toes. Breathe here. Inhale as you come back through the center, and let's go for that butterfly once more. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. And feel free to bring them as close as you can towards your inner thighs or as far as you want to. Interlace your fingers around your toes. Inhale, pull your chest forward, and then on the exhale, pull yourself into that fold. Inhale, slowly roll up back to a seat. Bring your knees close together to touch. Bring your arms parallel to the ground and slowly roll all the way down to the mat. Once your shoulders hit the mat, bring your arms to a T and bring your knees a little bit closer towards your chest. Keeping that connection right here, let your knees fold together to the right. Shifting your gaze to the left, maybe closing your eyes and relaxing that left shoulder, keeping no tension in your lower body. Inhale, come back with your knees through the center. Exhale, let them fall to the left. Shifting your gaze to the right. Relax that right shoulder, slow down your breath. Soften something. Inhale, come back through the center. Bring your arms by your side. Send your legs high towards the sky. Flex your toes as if you're trying to stand on the ceiling. You can hang out here and take this as your inversion. If you have something else in your practice, whether it's a crow, a headstand, handstand, or shoulder stand, go for it. Otherwise, hang out here with me, arms by your side. Press your tailbone down to the ground. Pull your chin away from your chest. And keep actively pressing your heels high towards the sky. Wherever you are, whatever you are working with, take 3 more full and deep inhales and exhales. Inhale as you fill up. Exhale as you let go. One more in and out. If you are in a shoulder stand, headstand, or handstand, find your counter pose, whether it's a fish pose, reclining butterfly, or child's pose. If you are staying here, or if you were staying here with your legs up the wall, bring your hands underneath your lower back and slowly, on a count of 10, lower your legs down to the ground. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your legs rest on the ground. Take a full breath in Full breath out. One more like that. Exhale, let it go. Shavasana. Lie down completely flat on the mat. Take as much space as you want to. Close your eyes. Let go of your practice. Let go of your day, everything that happened, everything that is yet to come. Just find slow and steady rhythm of your inhale and give yourself permission to rest. Feel free to stay here as long as you need to, but if your day is calling out to you, slowly start waking up your body, wiggling your toes, your fingers, gently moving your head from side to side, maybe rotating your wrists and your ankles. On your next inhale, give yourself full body stretch. Reach your arms and legs long in the opposite directions. And then tuck your knees to your chest, roll over to your right side, pausing there just for a moment. And when you're ready, with little to no effort, press back up to a comfortable seat on the mat. Palms together at the heart center. Close your eyes or lower your gaze down to the ground. And let's seal our practice, our effort with one inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center, space in the middle of your forehead, gently tucking your chin towards your chest, thanking yourself for showing up, for your willingness to take time out of your day, that 60 minutes for your self-practice, for your connection of your mind, your body, and your breath. Namaste. All right. Thank you guys very much for joining me this Saturday afternoon or whenever you're going to take the class. Stay safe, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your day, and I will see you next time. Take care.